Drive through the fire, brave the fire, chasing something true, caught in a bind. Maybe undo, maybe undo. 'Cause when every chord felt off and the silence could be better, every motion falling flat, had to leave you, had to leave you. Now you died, tried to pull me back, like a fool to put you to work. With the pain you left still fresh, I can heal you, I can heal you. Drive through the fire, brave the fire, chasing something true, caught in a bind. Maybe undo, maybe undo. 'Cause when every chord felt off and the silence could be better, every motion falling flat, had to leave you, had to leave you. Now you died, tried to pull me back, like a fool to put you to work. With the pain you left still fresh, I can heal you.
You know being a soldier is but focus, right? What you want to know is, what's in it for me? I'm able to talk to anyone, even you, sir. That's what's in it for me.
Go through the fire, break the fire, yeah. Chasing something true, caught in a bind. Maybe undo, maybe undo. 'Cause when every core felt death, and the silence could be better, every motion falling flat. Had to leave you, had to leave you. Now the tide turns pulling me back, like a fool to put you to work. With the pain you left still fresh, I can heal you, I can heal you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the Sky Bet Championship playoff final. Sheffield United versus Sunderland. We are here, we are active, we are alive. Obviously, it kicks off at 1 minute past, which I guess is the choice of some sort of campaign, isn't it? But how are we all? Welcome to today's stream. Hopefully we're all doing very well. Just watching the players shake hands with people that I don't think anybody ever really knows, but you've got to do it every time you go to Wembley for whatever reason. But Corbin, Dylan, Jack, welcome in. How are we all? What's everyone's thoughts on the new style of thumbnail for the watch-alongs? I'm thinking about bringing that in for next year as well. We'll put it on live chat so I can see everybody's messages. And for every goal that goes in, up to 2 goals, I'll gift 5 channel memberships for the month as well. I've been really bored recently with no town. Yeah, I was thinking about doing watch-alongs for all the playoff matches, but I just couldn't be bothered really. So we're doing one for all the finals. There'll be one today, one tomorrow, and one on Monday as well for Championship, League 1 and League 2. Obviously, you know the drill by now. If you do going to enjoy, Like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. We're edging. Not just edging. We're edging closer to 1,000 subscribers. Only 47 away now. And then we can go, here comes the money. Money, 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 dollar, dollar. Or whatever the song goes like. As we're just going through both countries' national anthems. Yep. They always sing the national anthem before a game at Wembley. How's that woke? That's always been a thing. It's not completely sold out. I think there's a few empty seats in the Sheffield United area. But on the whole, a great attendance from both clubs. God save the Queen. See, you know when the Queen passed away, right, and we're all singing the national anthem, I thought you would... It's for the Queen, so at Tranmere Away I was singing about the Queen. It turns out you meant to sing it for the King. But why are we singing it for the King if it's the Queen who's died?
Because it's the national anthem for...
Yeah, but you give it one last shot, don't you, for the Queen? Belt your heart out for the lads. Sheffield United playing a 4-4-2. Cooper in goal. A back four of Chowdhury, Ahezo, Mahodic, Robinson and Burrows. Midfield 4. It's not come up yet, so I can't tell you. It's the complete opposite of woke. I agree, Corbin. Couldn't agree more. Midfield 4 is Brewster, Peck, Vinicius, Souza and Hamer. So they're playing a midfield 4 with not a single winger in there. One who's gone can't see saved. What? I was excited when the season ended before, but it was a good season. I was sad when it ended this season. I've missed out who's playing up front for Sheffield United now. They're my winners then, 4-4-2 all the way. Every team plays a 4-4-2 out of possession though these days in the Championship, don't they? And then it's some variation of a 4-2-3 winning possession. Sunderland that are playing a 4-2-3 from the off. It is Patterson in goal. It is a back four of Hume, Ballard, O'Nien and Sirkin. Two holding midfielders of Neil and Bellingham. Moore and Campbell are up top. A front three behind the striker of Rigg, Lefay and Mundle. Mundle tore up Bradford apart in pre-season, didn't he? And my ender is up front. Not that Hume, although it is a Hume that does play fullback. We all love the transfer rumours. We've not really had many recently. There seems to be not a lot going on. He hasn't gone yet. Surely he's going to get a League One move though. Surely. Sunderland players are literally just doing kick-ups in the middle of the pitch. Sunderland fans in fine voice here today. And now we're going to get the every minute matters thing. But we can't hear anything over the Sunderland fans. It is Trey Hume, I believe. Yes, you are correct. Corbin, what were your thoughts on my disaster class that I produced earlier? Why aren't someone playing Isidore? Poor decision. I'll just ring up the manager now. Get an answer for you. I don't know. I thought he were like the general consensus where he's not actually that good anymore. "57, 58, 59, 60. There we go. Help us tackle antisocial and criminal behaviour. Okay, rugby tackled out the game. Vinnie Jones has got maybe a volcano themed tie. Vinnie Jones? Fair enough. Apparently we've signed an Altrincham duo. I hope it's not Regan Linney. Wasn't quite as poor as mine. Yeah, Corbin, you did just keep falling over. He did. Literally within about the first 2 minutes, there was nobody near him. He took a touch and then just fell over. And then another couple of minutes later, we were tussling for the ball and he just fell over again. Regan, Linney and Justin. am I a loser? I'm not a loser, you're a loser. I thought Regan Linney might have gone League One. I've seen that Adam Senior's rejected a contract at Halifax. To be fair, didn't have studs. You're not meant to wear studs though on AstroTurf. Don't blame it on the pitch if we're on AstroTurf. It did happen a few too many times, to be fair. Once I'd got some minutes into the legs, you couldn't stop me scoring. I actually had my best scoring period, Corbin, when you were in goal. So that says a lot about you, really, doesn't it? It was quite embarrassing. I must have scored about 5 goals past you. We are underway. It is Sheffield United who's got us underway. In their red and white stripes. Sunderland in their white and green kit. With a bit of navy blue on there as well. Broadhead, you cannot say anything about blame when you didn't even arrive. 150k. Didn't know Grimsby had that kind of money. Well, yeah, we were one short. So I would have taken it. Oh, it's nearly an early mistake from Patterson. That was when the team quality was an unfair balance. No, I was happy with that team. We'd built our God squad. Dylan, you're not injured. You had a hernia operation 7 months ago. You need to let it go.
It's not a hernia, is it?
Probably poor bone marrow. Oh, scrappy play in the midfield. Vinny Souza picking it up. Harrison Burrows, he's going to have something to say about this playoff final today. He's a good player. Oh, poor clearance from Sunderland. Hamer crosses into the box. Kiefer Moore! Oh, what a save! Wow. That should have been 1-0 for Sheffield United, but that is an unbelievable save from Patterson. Brilliant ball in from Gustavo Hamer. Floats it in towards the back post. Kiefer Moore rises, leaps. Wow. What a brilliant header. And it's an even better save. What a save that is. You need your players to be showing up, and inside the first 90 seconds, Patterson has come up with one of the best saves you'll see all season. Brilliant. So got some left from the FA Cup run. That is a brilliant save, isn't it? That save there has just cost 5 channel membership gifts, didn't it?
Look nonsense again. Look crap.
Shut it, Blondie.
What's subscribe to the channel?
I pulled off a similar sort of save like that today, didn't I?
What's going on with your weave, by the way?
My weave?
Looking out at front.
Because I'm building the fringe.
It's chow.
I'm locking the fringe in. I was going to show you, but then I'll have to show the stream what it looks like without the hat on. No.
Why don't you unveil yourself to the world?
Because the trim's looking good under lock and key. Took that off the Reina goalkeeper, but you did actually make a good one-on-one save from Nathan, to be fair. No, you need to leave the refereeing before the refereeing leaves you. 09 currently having some treatment to his shoulder. So we've got an early pause in play. This can't be good for the players' bodies, can it? They've done all the warming up, getting ready to kick off, and inside the first minute, 90 seconds, they're having to... Oh, this doesn't look good. They're calling on a further physio. Wasn't in good condition in today's win. No, it wasn't. What happened to 09? Doesn't look like there's a lot of contact, but I guess in that kind of movement, it might have just twisted it out. Why will they get 20 quid off you? I dived once and felt like wasn't doing that again. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, he's gonna get stretchered off. Oh wow, this is not good for Sunderland, is it? Inside the first 60, 90 seconds. Luke O'Nien, very important centre half for Sunderland. Former Wickham midfielder. You got to renew your licence every year. That's utter woke nonsense. So who's going to come on here then for Sunderland? Yeah, there isn't much experience in that Sunderland side, so losing 0-9 so early on is a problem. Meppen's coming on apparently. He's decent, and if I'm a Bournemouth defender. I'd probably hazard a guess, and in fact there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 physios on the pitch. His afternoon is probably over. So his shoulder must have come out, surely. Good afternoon, Mr. BCAFC 07. My knees are cut from all the trips I ventured on. It's your own fault. It's your own fault. No one else to blame. He's gone with a long sleeve choice. Long sleeves? Sure, you're going to be a bit warm for that. Every minute matters, we haven't even played one. Early time wasting from Sunderland, some would say. Why are they not allowing him to do the substitution? Oh, it's a chance here for Sheffield United. Cross comes into the box low. Not really dealt with. Headed away again, not really dealt with. Peck on the ball. Out wide to Chowdhury. He's forced backwards and Sheffield United now back on the halfway line. Harrison Burrows looking to step in. Out wide here to Hamer, who put that cross in. Ball back down the line. Great pass to Burrows. Crosses towards the back post. Brilliant header away. Volley from Hamer. Blocked by Bellingham. Mundell smashes clear. And Sunderland are trying to get out now, but they can't really press because they've got one less player. Of course they're not going to have the ball. They've got a man less right now. They're going to less like playing Richie Smalling centre half at the moment. He's surely offside. They kept the flag down. Laid off. Hamer can't get the ball under control. And now the offside flag's gone. Oh, there's not VAR again in the playoffs, is there? I don't understand. VAR's bad enough. But why, if they're not playing the full season with VAR, they're suddenly going to play with it in the final? Anyway, that sub is now going to come through here for Sunderland. Mepham enters the pitch. O'Nien still in agony. Bro, that is your long-term plan to be officiating a game like this? Are you going down the Cunliffe route? Sunderland just punt the ball along there and it's gone straight out of play. So from what Don Goodman's saying here, it doesn't sound like it's going to be much of a miss for Sunderland. The ref's a Prem ref, so they've never used it. All smashed long there by Peck. Oh, Meppen there with his first touch. Hamer picks up, potentially a handball. Not given. Open age next season for sure. What were you doing this year then? Broadhead gives me Drysdale vibes. Broadhead's definitely, he would fall for a bit of match fixing. I know he's got that in the locker. Someone slips him 20 quid. Now Dan Neal's down for Sunderland. CFL refs tomorrow Monday. Oh, they're not Prem refs, so they've never used it either. You're only doing juniors. What's like the lowest age group you did and what's the oldest? Lots of 50-50s there, referee. No, I recognise that referee. Is that not Chris Kavanagh? Sheffield United to win 2-1. I think I predicted a Coventry Sheffield United final. And then predicted Coventry to win. Hello Joseph, how are you doing? You're as low as under 8s, as high as under 18s. Kiefer Moore wins the flick again. Campbell looking to spin. Patterson not coming for that. Ballard clears. I'll go out for a throw-in. He's a big threat, is Kiefer Moore. Remember when we nearly signed Kiefer Moore and ended up signing Kai Brunker? Yeah, that was very Eddie Wright, wasn't it? One 0 Sunderland up the Black Cats today. I think I'd rather Sunderland win, just because it's something different in it. Didn't he get relegated though? Who got relegated? Kai Brunker? I don't keep an eye on the bloody German 17th division. When we stand and we sing, Stevie Gibson is king. Oh, his pass has been read. Good play that from Harrison Burrows. And he wins the throw-in. Positive start from the former Peterborough left back. Been up since 7:30. So I'm pretty tired. Sheffield United try and go long. Hamer now looking over the top, but that'll be claimed by Patterson. Certainly been involved in the moment of the match so far in the opening 12 minutes with that brilliant save from Kiefer Moore. 2-0 Sheffield. Today's session missed bite, no tackles, backward passes, needed a few Keno tackles just to make me feel better. Yeah, it did lack tempo, but that's the problem when you've got all sorts of different abilities. That if you want to sweat, then the 3 or 4 really good players would stand out. And then it kind of comes a bit boring for the players who are not as good, because they don't really get much of a chance. Refereeing talks with Jatta and Matty Pearce, and I hope we don't go to get Jatta, bloody hell. Jatta's absolutely pony. I also don't like Chris Wilder. Feel like he's very Marmite, isn't he? You either love him or you hate him. Time to play goals Leeds. Thought you were injured, Broadhead. Try getting up at 5. Yeah, that's for work, that's different. You can also be home for 3:30 and have a nap. So, you know, like with your old job, you were on trial for a bit, Corbin. Are you still on trial with this job? Or have you just got the job now? I love Wilder. I don't mind him. Even I don't want Jatta. Need Naki Wells back. Yeah, it's not going to happen, but it'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Rhinos are currently winning, which is good for the Pal Freeman. Yeah, he is. He is Pony. He's bloody hell. A lot of head tennis at the moment. Ball crossed in, blocked by Sirkin. Places to be, people to see. You've got nowhere to be and nobody to see. Oh, chance. Campbell shoots, blocked by Mepham. He's come on as Mepham and he's battled hard so far. Even though Saki Maynard is the best thing they've done in years, yeah. Power there from Brewster. Mepham looking into the striker. Poor touch. Bit scrappy. Eventually Sheffield United retain possession. Did AJW ever respond? He messaged me this morning saying goals Bradford ? About 5 minutes before we were leaving. It's temporary, but I need to actually do something bad to be finished. So are you still applying for other jobs as well? Are you just doing this one while you can? Job just did a rain. He did. Straight out of the Rainer book. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. And as always, for every goal that's scored, I will gift 5 channel memberships. But you need to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you have liked the stream for you to be in with a shout of getting one. If you want one. There's not that many perks to be a member on this channel as of right now. But you get early access to all videos, and that sounds like a good enough perk to me. Cooper blasts the ball long. Looking for Ryan Brewster. Keeps the ball in. Kiefer Moore wins the flick on as well. That man wins absolutely everything, doesn't he? Sirkin doesn't really deal with it. Now Campbell. Good tackle from Ballard. Peck picks the ball up. Reverse pass. Looking for Moore. Firm challenge there from Mepham. And Sunderland will be able to come forward with the ball. Dan Neal now. Out wide to Chris Rigg. Spins. Spins again. Where's the sideways pass? Sunderland just go back to their centre halves. No, unless I leave, they will keep me. So what do you mean it's temporary then? Surely you don't want to be doing that for the rest of your life, Corbin. Mundell picks the ball up. We're going to get 1v1 against Chowdhury. Ball in is blocked out for a Sunderland corner. First time they've really come forward all game, and we're 17 minutes in. I know 6 or 7 of them were the injury to 09. Like if I'm late or harming people, anything along those lines, they will naturally sack me. Well, yeah, that is normally what happens. Here we go then. Corner for Sunderland. One hand goes up. Ball comes in, whips in, straight into the hands of Cooper. I'm with an agency. How does that work? What, you'd love to do that for the rest of your life? Fair enough, I guess. Each to their own, really. Good tackle there from Rigg. Can't quite keep the ball in. That would have been dangerous if he did. Joe Bellingham. I'm just glad that Forest Green aren't coming back up. Yeah, either Oldham or Southend. They're proper clubs, aren't they? Proper fan bases. I hope Oldham come back up. I really like Oldham. They got good fans. Oh, referee says play on. He's saying he's got a temp job, but it's permanent. Exactly, he's not making sense. Yeah, I know it's a consistent wage, but surely while you're currently in this job, you're applying for other jobs which might pay better or lead to better pay. Or less strain on your body. I think we've lost every time we've gone to Oldham away in like the last 10 years. I can't remember the last time we won there. It Was it when Vince McArdle scored? And normally it leads to one of our managers getting sacked as well. Got a taxi today because I'm working. Little things like that I wouldn't do. Still wasn't happy about it though. Why did you not just get the bus? There's a bus stop right outside goals. Joe Bellingham to Bradford, imagine. Well, there's no chance of that happening, is there? I still can't believe that this season was when Jude Bellingham was at Valley Parade for a game where Bradford didn't even play at. Hope they come up. Been them a few times in non-league. Chris Wilder not a suit at Wembley, Major. I agree. You're a Gary Neville. I don't know what that means.
It's been rather underestimated because it's been almost a total rebuild as the season has been progressing with uncertainty about the charge at the club as well, the ownership changing, and when would it happen? Constant question from the summer to the winter.
And what's wrong with that, Rainer? I thought you used to getting up at 5. Ooh, he's in trouble. Ball in behind here. Trey Hume chasing. Never going to get on the end of that though. I'm a one club loyal man. I'm not. I jumped from Pop World to Disco Spoons to Viaduct. I'm a multiple club man. Kiefer Moore wins yet another flick on. Campbell doesn't win the second ball though. Sousa underneath it. Brewster wins the next one. Mepham wins another one. And smashes clear. Da, 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 da. Got out of bed at 10:30. It's a disgrace. Atletico Bramley. Big club until the club folded. Oh, Campbell's chasing him behind. Patterson's out. Clears. Campbell's offside anyway. I think we've got a break in play here, both sides of the ground having an applause. I was still there before you. Don't blame me. I was planning on cycling, and my mum was like, "Oh, I'll drop you off." So I was like, "That's fine." And then she went to the shop and just didn't come back for ages. Oh, number 12 here for Sunderland, driving forward, takes onto his right foot, wins a corner. The club folded, Dylan, at the end of last season. We could have definitely got away though, couldn't we, Corbin? We're just not paying. Didn't really seem that busy. Halfway through the first half, corner to come for Sunderland. Hume to take. Not sure what we're waiting for, but it'll be a right-footed outswing. It looks like he's going to clip it in. Little floater. Oh no, he's going to go short. Hume clips it in. Headed away by Brewster. Now driving forwards. Ball through here. Brewster's. It's Campbell actually. And it's a goal. It's from Sunderland's corner. And Sheffield United lead. It's not Brewster. It's Campbell with the goal. And Sunderland from their own corner have conceded. Sheffield United lead at Wembley. The Blades open up the scoring, and what a brilliant counter-attacking goal. Sunderland, I'm sure, will be very disappointed with the manner of that goal. But Sheffield United lead at Wembley. I don't know what they're trying. Why did they not just take a cynical yellow? Mepham there should have just taken Hamer out. And then, I don't know, he's just not quick enough. The Sunderland man. Number 28. Just not quick enough. Great ball though from Hamer. Great first touch from Campbell, and he just dinks it over Patterson into the bottom corner. It's a brilliant finish from Campbell, but Sunderland have surely got to be furious with the way and the manner that they've conceded that goal. Sheffield United and Chris Wilder absolutely buzzing. It was brilliant from Hamer. Sheffield United manager Chris Wilder, his trousers seem to be social distancing from his socks a little bit. And it's absolute limbs in the Sheffield United end. And Campbell and Sousa with a nice little handshake celebration there. Well, we've got his first goal. And we've now got 5 channel memberships on the way. Enjoy, whoever gets them. Hopefully people that are currently in the chat. Knots, Reese, Sadie, Harrison, and Alex. Enjoy. For the next month, you are channel members of the More SHD channel. This is Tyrese Campbell's best scoring season of his career with 11 goals. How have I not received one? I don't know. You're going to have to hope for the next goal, potentially. If there is one. Looks like there's a couple smoke flares that have gone off. Sheffield United take the lead. Thought Wilder was going to do a Stevie Evans. Yeah. It can be a bit annoying, that Jack. No, he's not. Oh! Brilliant cross into the box. And Sunderland's number 12 should have scored. That should have found the onion bag. He is freer than a bird. Free header. It's come off the top of his forehand and it's gone over the bar. Enjoy Knott's season. It's a terrible header. Absolutely awful. From what I've seen in the opening 27 minutes, Sheffield United definitely do deserve the lead, but I'm sure Sunderland will be disappointed in the manner of the way they've conceded that goal. Scrappy play in the midfield. Sirkin wins his header. Oh, Chowdhury's missed it. Oh, like a handball maybe from Sousa. Battling away. Mayenda is the Sunderland number 12. There'll be a throw-in to the Black Cats. It's time for the Bottles to come out and play. What? Sunderland again, just clip a ball in behind. It's hopeless. Hopeless ball in behind. It's absolutely nobody there. Is Twitter back working yet? It is. Lovely. Can you please just punch the lights out of your PC? Why the hell do you want me to do that? Luke Onan's shoulder is now back in. Beer bottles need to be consumed. They don't. They don't. Ooh, good tackle there from Chowdhury. Mundell driving forwards now. This is where he wants it. This is where he wants it. That'll be a foul. Yeah, my Twitter's back up now as well, which is good. Too Loud never stops whining. So I see what the issue is. Memory. See, it's because we're streaming at 6,000 frames a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry that you can hear that, but it's not what I can do. It is very poor, isn't it, Dylan? Everyone is up and down the United Kingdom, but Sam Drake. Just being, you know, respectful. Not drinking on the job. Hello, Luca. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome in. But he does that at Valley Parade. Won't be doing any of that next season. Going for drinks, I just moved my arm 10 inches. Wow, that's impressive. Oh, this is the... What do you mean bring back the EFL? This is the EFL. This is the English Football League. Sunderland again, clip a ball in behind. This time Trey Hume will get on the end of it. He drills it into the box. Rigg cuts it back. Could be a handball. Cleared away out for a throw-in. I think he means the drinks at Valley Parade are too expensive. Not that he's got too much money to buy a drink. Are you going to be going to many away games next season, Luca? Why do you want Sunderland to win? I won't be attending Monday's session. What's happening Monday? Good defending that from Chowdhury. Corner ball for Sheffield United. It's not quite gone like I hoped it would. I might just do that. Oh, that's much better. That's a relief on everybody's head. Corner ball then for Sheffield United. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger from Gustavo Hamer. One hand up in the air. Ball comes into the box. Headed away. Volley comes in. Oh, it's all the way in. Oh, it's Harrison Burrows. I said it would be. I said he would have a part to play in this Championship playoff final. And Sheffield United double their lead. And it is the former Peterborough United man who drills home from the edge of the area. What a brilliant finish that is. And Sheffield United have got 1 foot back in the Premier League, surely. Dylan's claiming offside. Let's have a look here. Corner comes in, headed away. Volley comes in from Burrows. This could be offside. I'm not sure if Bellingham's maybe playing him on. It's a great strike from Burrows. Missed it looking at your stream. It does impact the keeper's view. Mike Dean believes this could be chalked off. Ooh. It's one of them, isn't it, where you can argue both ways. You can really argue it both ways. Here we go, VAR. He's going to the monitor. He's going to the monitor. Neither team has had a VAR all season, and now it's going to be used in this game to decide. See, when the actual strike comes in, I don't think he's interfering the keeper, but then he kind of runs across his eye line. But this is a big moment. If he gives this, Sheffield United are up for me. If he disallows it, then Sheffield United are probably still up for me anyway. Referee's having a good look at this. We're looking at multiple angles. Why does he need to go look at it? Because it's an objective offside. So I guess it just depends if the referee decides. So I think he's definitely offside, but now it's on the referee to decide whether he's impacted play or not. Which I guess will be interesting to see. Here we go. VAR decision. He's on to VAR. Oh. There we go. Goal offside. I've never seen the referee speak to the crowd before. Yeah, it's one of them where you can argue it either way, can't you? He is offside. Is he impacting the goalkeeper? Not at the time the ball was struck. By the time though he gets there, maybe he is. So it's a strange one, isn't it? That's sure got to lift the Sunderland players now though. They know they need to wake up. Mayenda wins the flick on, cleared away. Yeah, like if the Lino's not seen it, then get on with it. Like, how long did that take? We're gonna have about 10 minutes of added time, isn't it? No, he doesn't block the line of the keeper when the shot's been taken, but it's after that, isn't it? Why do I need to hear his voice as well? Bloody what nonsense. Yeah, I agree. Mike Dean's now saying that it's the correct decision to chalk off the goal, but while the decision was ongoing, he said it could go either way. So how can you now say it's the correct decision when you've already said it could go either way? Chris Rigg had a perfect opportunity there to get at his man and just pass it back to the centre half. Take your man on. Take some risks. You're an attacking player. Do something. Mundell. Looks like Sunderland's bright spark. Cuts in on that right foot. Lays it off to Bellingham. Out wide here to Trey Hume. He's going to whip a ball in. Bicycle kick attempt from Rigg. Chowdhury and Bellingham having words, and that'll go into the hands of Michael Cooper. Just like the referee and have natural football, it's subjective. Just like the FA Cup, VAR has no impact, just delays time. Yeah. I didn't see you taking a man on today. I took you on a few times. You're the only man who I really wanted to take on. I'm looking forward to half time. I'll be indulging in some during match food, really. I was going to say substances, but that sounds a bit forwards. Mundle's in behind, definitely offside though. Poor first touch. I've got to play for a goal kick. Oh, that's that like. And that Enzo Lafay, he was like the big signing in January, wasn't it? I didn't even realise they were playing. I don't think he's touched the ball, has he? Yeah, Sunderland have been poor. They're just not offered enough going forwards. Mundle's their only bright spot. Rigg and Lafay are doing nothing. Mayenda, he's not really doing much either. He missed that golden chance. That's a foul. Why did he not fall from himself to the floor? Sheffield United send the ball long. Kiefer Moore wins his header. Finds Gustavo Hamer back out wide to Kiefer Moore. Out, oh, brilliant ball in nearly outside of the right foot. Not got to play for a throw in. That is a proper target, man. None of this Andy Cook sort of nonsense. He's not a target, man. He's a goal scorer. Kiefer Moore, proper. Put the ball 20 foot in the air and he's going to bring it down on his chest, on his head, on his big toe. He is, yeah, good player. My type of striker is Kiefer Moore. A real animal for the defenders to have to deal with. He was going to jet off to Turkey to sign for Hull. Did I just say that right? Surely just go half an hour on M62. Sheffield to Hull. Just a thought. Turn. Bloody hell. Ballard just absolutely wrapped that ball into Lafay. Bellingham finds Rigg. He comes out. Sorry, Bellingham finds Neil, who finds Rigg. Poor pass though from Chris Rigg. He has been diabolical. I thought he was meant to be a wonder kid. He's wonder ass. What on earth is Sheffield United's kit sponsor? That is hideous. He wants to put more off with his onion pits. Bellingham's got long sleeves on as well, so's Hume. So's Dan Neil. It's the end of May. It's like 20 degrees. You're playing football. I were boiling today in shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know how they've got long sleeves on. I didn't know how they do it. Put his snout in danger. What, you mean get the elbows out? Neil Burn style. Mundle driving forwards. Cuts in on the right foot. Gets away from Peck. Good tackle there from Anel and ahead of Zamodic. Good hold up play from Kiefer Moore. Sousa out wide here. Campbell. Sheffield United nearly looking to break, but he's gone all the way back to Chowdhury. Why did they do that? Hammer. Finds Burrows. Ooh. Nearly beats his man. It'll be warmer in London. Yeah, closer to the equator as well. Don't know how they've got long sleeves on. Burrows floats one in. More would run to the front post though. Peck underneath it. Campbell wins his header. Sorry, Brewster. Looking for Campbell. We're not far away from finding out how long's going to be added on at the end of this first half. Neil Burn. Oh. 8. Thought there'd be more than that. VAR, injury. How is there only 8? They spent about 6 minutes though with the injury.
Sunderland, they're having more of the ball in these kind of areas. The defenders, Sheffield United look very comfortable without the ball. Sunderland and Regis Chris, not really.
Sheffield United had 39% possession. Sunderland 61. And again, it goes to show possession means nothing. It is the most pointless stat in football. We have seen for the majority of the playoffs, the possession-based sides have normally lost. Chris Rigg picks up the ball on the right-hand side. Goes backwards to Trey Hume. Neil now out wide to Ballard. Neil again. Finds Mayenda. Out wide to Chris Rigg. Down line to Mayenda. Ball in. Blocked out for a corner. Last Sunderland corner ended in the Sheffield United goal, which I'm sure they don't want this time. Please make sure to drop a like on the stream though if you haven't already. Don't forget as well to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Free to do so and really does help out the channel. Pushing towards 1,000 subscribers. Oh, it's now Lafay taking the corner. Ball comes in. Beat the first man, doesn't beat the second man though. No Sunderland players near the front post. Rigg looks for a switch, good ball. Burrows wins his 50-50. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mundle tries to cross, but it's blocked by Brewster. And Brewster then fouls Mundle, but the referee will play on. 3 minutes played of the 8 additional. Mundle, he's 1v1 against Chowdhury. This is where he wants it. Low ball in. It's a brilliant ball in. Mayenda's just not alive to it. Hamer smashes long. Kiefer Moore tries to bring the ball down. Hamer gets on the end of it. Ballard and Campbell battling. Campbell wins it. Hamer flicks on. Straight to Chris Meffen. I mean, he's a good player and Gus Hamer. Mayenda picks it up on the half turn. Oh! And Ella headers and Modic. Out wide to Brewster, who looks over the top. 50-50 maybe in the midfield. Bellingham finds Neil. Rigg really central. Sunderland have just got no width at the moment. By the time Rig gets out wide, Sunderland then are having to go out the other side. That's Sunderland's problem. They've not got it, there's not enough width in the team. They're all far too narrow.
What you push for?
Why?
Nice, I thought you had to play on.
Not nice at all. They burn your throat.
Yeah, I got your strawberry, not mango, obviously.
No.
Right, do it in the fridge.
Yeah, please. Neil. Low ball in. Comes to Chris Rig on the volley. I think that's Sunderland's first shot on target. Straight into the hands of Michael Cooper. Pretty comfortable save in the end. Sheffield United. It was 2-0, but they had the second goal disallowed. Ball sent long left, Sheffield United. Meppen beats more in the air this time. Sousa finds Brewster, poor first touch. And Bellingham will come away with the ball. Sousa straight in there. Interesting.
It'd probably be alright for you though, that.
Yeah.
Got a lot of air, haven't you?
Ah, brilliant. La 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 la. Wundle down the line for Lafay, gets in between the two Sheffield United defenders, then gets tackled. Neil. Out wide to Lafay. Low ball in is blocked. Oh, that could have been a foul maybe. Who do you want to win? I'm not overly fussed on who wins. I think I go with a preference of Sunderland just because it's something different. They've not been in the Prem for a while. Sheffield United obviously have. No, I don't think there's much to... Yeah, Sunderland need to change something up. Go to a back three, go to a diamond, do something. Stop playing this formation. It's not working. Sheffield United are definitely winning the midfield battle. And technically speaking, Sunderland have got one extra midfielder. Into the final 30 seconds then of the 8 additional minutes. Can Sunderland get back in? Well, inside the first minute, someone dislocated the shoulder. Yeah, not ideal. You look knackered. I am knackered, yeah. Sunderland literally just... They know they got 10 seconds to go until half time. They're just standing with the ball at the back of Sunderland like they've got all the time and like they're winning. Referee's blown for half time. What on earth were they thinking there? That seemed very bizarre. Right, now it is half time. As always, I'm going to leave you for half time. So enjoy. I'll put some tunes on for you lads. So will this do? Just got some adverts first. Right, I'm off. Back at second half time, about 4:10ish.
Stick me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want now. This ain't what you want. Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bonnet. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking. Listen.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
there's no right time to start a business. But now could be as good a time as any. Apply for a Metal Mobile account in minutes and kickstart your business journey.
You've got to start somewhere.
Just
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back just in time for the second half. The Hares had a... Oh, the brush looked much better on my phone than what it does on here, but it'll do. Is this Adoran at half time? Surely. Surely. Welcome back though for the second half. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. Whatever. Hello, Raina. They've not made a sub at half time. What the hell? Hello, Joseph. Joseph. Josie, welcome to the stream. Leave my shit in your mouth. Well, I can only gift 10 a month. So, if there's another goal in this game, then that's your lot. That's your load.
How good is that? It's got like a... So you're not spilling your water everywhere.
Right.
Genius.
Anyway. Mundell picks the ball up. Going to take on Chowdhury. Ball down the line. Sirkin ball in. He's blocked by a header Mahozic. Out for a corner. I came in thinking you're a 10 to realise you're a 4. That's not very nice, Corbin.
Not very nice. His ratings are so off.
Yeah.
I mean, what does he give himself?
Probably an 8 or a 9.
I mean, that is just crazy work.
I'm not overly bothered who wins. I think I prefer Sunderland just for something a little bit different. Chris Rigg he's having a poor game. I don't know if he's just a poor player. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's a good player. He's having a poor game. Hair defo mid 4. Dylan, I don't want to hear it from you. Hair's a solid 6.5. Lads, my hair is a 9.7 given what I've got to work with. Let's not forget, I'm going to be bald by 23. Ellen Road, more like Bell End Road. Am I right? Chowdhury wins his header. And that'll be it. Sunderland throw. Deep in corner. Lower the expectations. What about the hairline? It's lowered enough. Rigg fails to control the ball. Get him off. He's honestly having a really bad game. That Sunderland fan there with a mullet looks like one at King's Guards. That's what I'm going for. But unfortunately I've got this.
Hey, there's nothing true about the coffee last night.
What the hell? Oh, that's a firm challenge.
Not like it.
You now work with Leeds fans. I'll tell them what you think of him. Mundell beats his man. Ball in. Ooh. Mundell shoots. Ooh. Yeah, Chowdhury's having a good game because Mundell's a good player. You know, he's a tricky customer. There you go, like that. That better. Oh, I don't know. It's like the Man U fan and TikTok. I don't know who that is. Cross comes in, punched by Cooper. Dylan, do you work with any Leeds fans? Enzo Lafay floats the ball in. Headed out by Kiefer Moore, of course. Told him, I don't want to speak to you, go away. That's not the way you make friends, really, is it, Corbin?
It's in my way. I don't want to cook, and it's in my way.
Mundle picks it up on the left flank.
That Levi Sutton thing.
Cuts in. Shot's well over.
He's on holiday with his family. And he posted that his kid did a shit in the pool and had to close the pool and it's taped on him.
What the hell? I'm there to work, not to make friends. I'm there to network. Have we played them in the last 11 years? Since we beat them 2-1 at Valley Parade. Big Jim Hansen scores for Bradford. I know that was a commentary for the Villa game before you all start. Anyway, 6 minutes into the second half. Still 1-0 to the Blades. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Can we get the stream up to 20 likes? It'd be massively appreciated. As all the support always is. Ballard finds Sirkin. I get on with loads, very welcoming and supportive. Bit of banter going on. Ooh. Bit of banter always cause for a bit of problems. You not agree, Rainer? Mundle picks it up and he's got space to drive into. Left footed ball and again blocked by Chowdhury. It comes to Bellingham. Was it off for Neil? Ball into Lafay. Sunderland's number 14 is shocking. He's been their best player. He's the only one who wants to get on the ball and get at somebody. Ball played through here and Sunderland have got a 2-on-1. There's men sprinting back. Kiefer Moore cuts in on the right foot. Hits one, blocked by Meffin. It comes to Brewster. Oh, that's a penalty. Referee says he got the ball. There's a couple of players down. Lafay's looking for the switch up to Mayenda. Easy win though for Jack Robinson. Neil picks it up in the centre of the park. Just keeps things simple in there. Keeps it ticking. Keeps it moving. Keeps it grooving. Well, they can just sit in and count now. You know what I mean? They're the ones winning. They don't mind if the clock runs down. Rig has been shocking. He's playing more like an oil rig than a Chris rig. I don't really know if they've got that can play. Does Patrick Roberts still play for Sunderland? No, they've got Alan Brown on the bench, but he's more of a central player, isn't he? Every time Bellingham's got the ball, he's just like kind of shielded somebody off and then just played a simple 5-yard pass. But like, there's no need for him to wait to shield somebody off. He could just play the 5-yard pass. It's a foul there on Brewster. Not a booking, no. Surely, referee. Don't get your cards out. He's obviously gone for the ball. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, Chris Rigg did win the ball. Yeah, they do get caught on the odd counter, but you can't get caught on a counter at 0-0. That's just poor organisation, really, isn't it? That is crazy. Mundell picks up the ball again. He's going to run at Chowdhury. He's got to get a ball in now. He goes that way to Sirkin. Cross is blocked again. Chowdhury has been outstanding. He's probably been my man of the match, Hamza Chowdhury. He has been outstanding. To say he's not naturally a right back, I assume he's probably played there quite a lot this season for Sheffield United, but it's not the position that he's played for the majority of his career. He's been outstanding. I want to know what's popping in the world. I'll be there upon opening. Straight there come full time, so we don't want any extra time in here. We'll be popping a lot of worlds. Sunderland fans still in fine voice. Is that Patrick Roberts? Hamer looking over the top here for Campbell. Brings the ball down. Poor touch though, and Sirkin is able to deal with that. We are in Pop World. We're popping the world. We are in Stockport. We're stocking the port. Lafay picks it up on the half turn. Got so much time. Driving forwards. He's going to hit one. Good block, Jack Robinson. Neil just booted the ball out of play. You know what the offer is, Corbin. There's room for a little one if you go home. There we go, Riggs coming off. He's been diabolical. Roberts is coming on. Good decision. Should have been off at half time for me. Yeah, there might be great days ahead, but today was certainly not one of them days. He was diabolical. There you go, Dylan. That's proof that I was right and you were wrong. The managers agreed with me and not you. It's a bad challenge there from Brewster, and he will go into the book for that. Is that first yellow card of the day? Foul on Mundell. Yeah, I don't think he's gone. He's not gone to injure the player. Well, you were saying Sunderland's 14 shocking, and I was saying Sunderland's 11 shocking, and the manager's brought off the number 11 and he's kept the number 14 on. Rigg floats one in. Straight into the hand. No, he's not Rigg. What man about Neil? I keep getting them two mixed up. Straight into the hands of Cooper. Even Neil's been poor. They're both shocking equally. Not got a clue. Not got a clue. That's why you'll never make it as a coach, Dylan, and I'll be managing. I'll be managing Bradford one day. Mundell's a player. Serious player.
Much better Sunderland in the second half, but they still haven't really tested Michael Cooper. The Sheffield United
Corbin, there's no proposal for you to give to me. When the club shuts at 4 AM, you'll make your own way home. He is, I agree, Joseph. Yeah, it's not coming off every time. Chowdhury's, having a great game at right back, but at least he's giving it a go. Leeds Rhinos won. Brilliant news for the Paul Freeman. Hopefully now we can convince him to come out. Sitting YouTube videos won't help. Pretending to be injured. Having a hernia at 18 is wild. Good play from Peck. Ball in behind here. Campbell can't quite get on the end of it. No, there's no inquiries to be had. When the club shuts 4 AM, you go home. Simple. Alright, yeah, because having a hernia at 19 is so much better, isn't it? I don't know whether I want do I want it down, do I want it up? Sorry, I know this is a championship player final, but my eyes do me head. Who do you want to win? I've been asked this a few times now in this stream, and I'm not really bothered, to be honest. I said Sunderland if I have to pick somebody, just because it's a bit different. Change things up a bit. Robinson long throw in there. Patterson claims. No, I only want Rhinos to win, so then we can get the Pal Freeman out tonight on the dance floor. Get him dropping a little two-step boogie. Oh, Neil. Oh, Roberts picks it up on the half turn. Scoops it into nobody. Super duper Michael Cooper. It won't be there to do your head in soon enough. What? Oh, nice play from Harmer. More. Good hold up play. Good hold up play. He is the difference in this game. Sunderland just haven't got somebody who can punt the ball up to make things stick. He might not, but it gives the opportunity of the potential that something might happen, you know. Oh, dodgy from Mepham. Not started out the second half great. More. Dropping a little two-step. They just maintain possession again, Sheffield United. They're just in a position where they can do this now at 1-0 up. There's a couple of Sheffield United changes coming. Maybe some fresh legs in there. Thinking maybe Brewster coming off. He's on a booking. So we approach the 63rd minute. What's your least favourite Premier League team? Like, not next season, but this season? I don't know, really. I don't really have any team that I dislike. Maybe Arsenal. Don't really like Arsenal. When has Max Power ever ran down the wing? Yeah, they need to get Isidore on, don't they? Callum O'Hare's coming on for Ryan Brewster. And also bringing Brooks on as well, I think.
It's going to get its opportunity. It was a massive headache and
23 is Campbell as well. So double change. Man City, fair enough. Twitter working again now. Callum Camps has signed a new deal at Stockport. Alan Nixon says that Chris Rigg looks the most Premier League player in the Sunderland side. Fair enough. Circling out wide here to Mundle. He's got to get a ball in now. He cuts in. Lovely football. Roberts out wide to Sirkin. Low ball in. Just nobody gambling. Nobody gambling. Rigg was atrocious. This is Sunderland's 6th corner of the match. Sheffield United technically scored from their only corner. If you're a footballer, what number would you be? 10? Depends where you play, doesn't it? I like 10. I'm just happy to be on the pitch. Low corner in, flicked on at the front post. Roberts sends it back in, but again, straight over the bar. 66 minutes gone and still 1-0 to the Blades. Yeah, they look like they're kind of already beaten, don't they? There's not enough desire to go and win the game. There's not enough intent to get at them, whereas Sheffield United, they're bleeding for the badge. Not really seeing that with Sunderland, to be honest. I still don't know why Isidor's not come on the pitch. 67 minutes gone on the clock. What more could they be waiting for? Bellingham loses 50-50. So foul by Mundle and he'll go into the book. You'll be having number 7. You're not a number 7. You're a number 5 if I've ever seen one. Bellingham coming forwards. Just goes backwards. They're passing backwards far too often. You've got 20 minutes in a playoff final. And now Ballard's just booted the ball out of play. We're getting another close-up of another Vinnie Jones volcano-themed tie. What's my scout report from today's performance? I think it's clear for me to see that you'd struggle in a gaff shirt. You would. If I'm looking at my options, I'm struggling to find your position for a start. Oh wow, that should have been 2. What on earth is Sirkin doing there? What the hell is he doing there? It's a lovely tie. Oh, Sunderland playing on while Harmer's down. This is controversial. Oh, Roberts oh, that's a foul. The lino said it. The lino flagged. The lino flagged for a foul. Referee said no. Let's have a replay and we'll get back to Corbin. Hamer just booted the ball long. Sirkin just didn't head the ball back. Brooks got there ahead. Good save from Patterson. A brilliant block from Ballard. And then cleared away. Interesting. Yeah, anyway. I struggle to find your position. Not technically good enough to play as a forward. Not physical enough to play as a defender. Then I'm wondering, would I stick you in the midfield? No. I just think there's a lot to improve on. You know, you'd make a good team with me 7th and 8th choices. You'd be good in the Gaff C team. That's where you'd be good. Unfortunately for you. No, that was a clear foul. Took him out. Good decision from the lino. Apart from the referee. There's a break in play though while he does receive some treatment. Is Hamer going to get subbed off here? So Sheffield United 1-0 up, bringing on a striker for a midfielder. They said, "Oh, finally coming on." Just 17 minutes left on the clock. "14 is Mundell." Makes sense. He's been Sunderland's most threatening player, but even then he struggled a lot to get a ball into the box. And Dan Neal's also coming off again. He's had a pretty poor game. Tommy Watson. Not a man I've really heard of, to be honest. Be a great centre-back partnership in the C team. I could see you in the C team. That's certainly where I could see you. Essie Dons. Poor touch from Sirkin and allows Brooks in there. Sunderland just lacking tempo. 53% of the ball. Created 0.09 XG in the second half. Still not a single shot on target. We've nearly played half an hour in the second half and they've not even had a shot on target in the second half. I mean, you're definitely in there with me. No. I did not play anywhere near to my full ability because I'm an aggressive defender, and you can't really play like that in a friendly. I wouldn't ever say when I've ground hopped I've supported another team. Like if I'm at another game, there's a team that I'd rather win. And oh, Burrow's ball in. More heads down. I don't know, like when I go to Middlesbrough, I want Middlesbrough to win. Quite like them, decent fans. I don't support them. If they lose, it doesn't affect my life at all. But I'd rather they win. If I'm going to a ground up though, I just want to see goals. I don't care. Oh, oh, oh! Lots of O's. Sunderland clear. OG falling over the ball, sloppy passes, endless shockers. But the thing is, when I'm playing fives, I play last man. I'm the conductor, and there wasn't enough tempo to the game from my teammates where I could play that role. I like to, you press there, and while he's doing that, you come and slide over. I tell everybody what to do, where they need to be, and we win games. Today in a friendly, you can't really do that because people are not that committed. They're not that committed to the cause. Sheffield United smashed the ball long, won by Dan Ballard. Bellingham underneath it, and now Watson. Lafay finds Roberts. Ball through, looking for Mayenda. In one-on-one! Oh, goal! From almost out of nowhere. Sunderland level. And it's Mayenda. Eliezer Mayenda. With the goal. And the Black Cats are level. How is Onine joining in the celebrations with a broken arm? Or whatever he's got, dislocated shoulder. That seemed to be completely out of nowhere, didn't it? Bellingham brought the ball down. Nice touch from Watson. He found Lafay. Roberts in the pocket. Through ball. Touch. Right-footed shot. Cooper stands no chance. And literally from out of nowhere, Sunderland are now level. Brilliant ball. Great first touch and a brilliant finish there from Mayenda. Left-footed touch. Right foot shot. Over Cooper. See, that's the thing sometimes. I don't know what foot he is. I'm going to assume he's left-footed. When you shoot on your weaker foot, you just naturally get a bit of that scoop, don't you? Oh, there's some Sheffield United players punching the floor. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Sunderland are level. 15 to go. It looks like, as it stands, we're going to extra time. Which means 30 minutes less in Pop World. That's not good for anybody, is it? My best mate plays for Accrington and says in Jan they were interested in him. Bradford were interested. Who's your best mate? So the youngest scorer in a second tier player final, Mayenda, 20 years and 16 days. He's younger than me. Same can be said for me. Had to back out of a few ankle snappers. You're not snapping anybody's ankle. What a goal, what a moment. Well, game on our hands. Welcome to the playoffs. Cooper could have got across quicker. I think even then he wouldn't have saved it, would he? Tyler Walton. Really? We were interested in Tyler Walton? I'm glad we didn't sign him. And as there's been a goal, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. 5 more gifted memberships coming your way. Let's go. So congratulations to Matt, Eli, Trix, Andrew and James, who've all received their new channel memberships. That side of the goal was completely open, needed him to go across. Still a great move. Yeah. I wonder how Sheffield United are going to manage it now with no aim on the pitch. Apparently, fair enough. Well, that's all the memberships I can gift this month. So we can do some on the main channel, maybe. Just coming in to say cheers for the gifted lad. No worries. Enjoy your perks for the next month. Into the final 10 minutes then, please make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Can we try and get the stream up to 20 likes? That would be massively appreciated. Bellingham hits one over the bar. No, that's all I've got left now for the month, Oscar, unfortunately. They only let me gift 10 for free a month per channel. So, if I do a stream on the main channel... Yeah, I agree with you, Corbin, actually. He should have got over quicker, shouldn't he? Roberts. Dancing, ball cut in, scrapped clear away by Sheffield United. Well, I'm feeling generous, Hillary. I'm feeling very generous. Hopefully my generosity will be rewarded with another goal, and then we don't have to go to extra time. Oh, Brooks gets the better of his own teammate, actually, to the ball. Sousa using his presence in the midfield. O'Hare out wide here to Brooks. Left footed cross in, great ball in! What is Sirkin doing at times? Just looks confused, doesn't he? The momentum still really seems to be with Sheffield United despite the recent Sunderland equaliser. Josie's really struggling with his messages today. A lot of typing, sending and then deleting. Pop World is not worth it. Have you ever been to Pop World? It's pop, not pot. Corbin loves it in there. He's I'd say he's a fan favourite. Which extra time with scrap straight to pens? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't type. Any more subs for any more? Yeah, thinking about that chance though that Brooks had, didn't he? 5 or so minutes before Sunderland scored. Yeah, I'll be doing League 1 tomorrow, League 2 on Monday. Yeah, we don't stay in Pop World all night, it's just a good place to start. Get a few Macarenas done. Then you move on to the hardcore stuff. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my way. Make my day. I don't want a place to play. Come on, Sunderland, get another goal. Some decent songs in there, lovely people too. Well, the same people don't go there every week, do they? Might go there most weeks, but you're always going to get different characters. I wouldn't be seen leaving. No, once you get your free entry, get your stamp, and get in. What is Sirkin doing? Struggling is what he's doing. What's the best stadium you've been at? Can't be Bradford City. Probably the Etihad. Sunderland send a free kick deep into the box. Keeper's out. Right-handed punch. I'll never forget the OG characters now. Gone and certainly forgotten for me now. Apart from Chelsea Tom. Sirkin is garbage. Absolutely garbage. Or have a Salford an empty hand. Hartlepool have released their return list. And they've got 7 players under contract. They've got 4 players under contract for next season, and a further 2 that are player coaches. Good God. Gary McDean played for what? Why are we having another replay of the Mayenda goal? Yeah, it's a great finish, but this is about the 7th replay we've had. It's getting worse, is this bit, isn't it? Just stick that bit up there like that. You know what I mean, lad? I look good. My hair's thin. Corbin Rayner, get in the bin. Singing do a dee 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 dum dee dee do. Another pause in play, another injured man. It's Ben Brereton. Diaz. Jordan Henderson is in attendance today. Howie, man. It's not Howie, it's Howie. You don't want to be a Geordie around these parts of town. I can't help falling in love with... We're into the final 2 minutes, chaps. As it stands, we're going to get another 30 more. Sheffield United playing with 10 men. Is he coming? He's not coming back on, is he? Is he coming back on? I don't think he is. I think they're subbing a sub. I think they're about to sub a sub here. No. Got that all wrong, Corbin. Sunderland's press is forcing Sheffield United back into the final 60 seconds we go. Sousa just dominating the midfield. Yeah, he's injured, Brereton Diaz. He's not been on long, has he? Chowdhury knocks one in the channel. Ballard deals with it. Throw in to come. Something's telling me this game is going to end. Every time this game's going to end in normal time, I'm sensing a goal. And it could go Sunderland's way. That's what I'm sensing. Peck off for Davies, and Brereton Diaz will be coming off for Tom Cannon.
Spells during the match, but ultimately Sheffield United grew stronger and stronger. Diaz substituted by Tom Cannon. Minimum of 7 added minutes. It's already been a long afternoon.
Robinson hurls it in, headed away.
3 players going down, and a crash of heads means that the game must be halted.
Clash of heads between two players on the same team.
We stopped the game because got their players that were down. They realised the possible severity of that clash.
No chance, no goals, you know. What, you reckon we're going all the way? All the way to the spot kicks?
Signing him, so we've got 1 or 2 little tails. Is that going to be another one? And Tom Davies as well scored the winning goal at Bramall Lane, so maybe an unlikely hero. Scoring 2 against Sunderland during the first half of the season, and his very successful spell at struggling Stoke City. It was, I suppose, given the finances involved there, marquee signing in the winter window, and he did actually cost Sheffield United more than Sunderland's entire starting lineup costed them. It's incredible, isn't it, really, when you think? And I actually think Sunderland have probably got more sellable assets than most championships. Yeah, that's the whole model.
Get on with it. This ball's never ever in play. When it is, it's just sideways and backwards. Sideways and backwards, everywhere we go. Someone split his head open. Woke. Why have you not taken your wristband off? Are you going to go back in and carry on playing?
To England with great recognition, but he did have a top-level playing career.
What's he laying on the floor for like that? Legs crossed.
Against all the great names of French football, Henri, Thuram.
Physio crossing his legs, laid down on pitch. Woke. There we go, we're watching Campbell's goal this time. Freeloader. There we go, there's my Ender's goal for the 12th time. Look at the limbs! Making the most of the carpet. He doesn't look like he'd be a physio. He looks like he's an assistant manager. Looks a bit like Michael Flynn maybe in 10 years. The other physio, he looks like a darts player maybe. Or a teacher.
Effectively, when the game restarts here, reset that clock to 90 minutes. In your mind.
So brilliant. So we got another 4 minutes to play on top of the next 4 minutes. On top of the 4 minutes after that. Cooper boots the ball long. Davies wins the second ball. Hamer, he's not on the pitch, it's O'Hare. Bellingham using that rear end to his advantage. Now Patrick Roberts cutting in on that left foot. Tackled by Tom Davies. Oh, it's poor from Moore. It's Watson! Oh, they've done it! I told you they would. I told you they would. I told you Sunderland are getting promoted. I told you. Sunderland lead with 2 minutes left, and it all comes from Kiefer Moore's terrible pass. Oh my goodness me, Sunderland are going to the Premier League after a 95th minute winner. Wow. Oh, there's pyros everywhere. They're everywhere. Callum O'Hare, ball into Kiefer Moore, just a loose touch really. And it came to Tommy Watson. He opened up his body and he just passes it right into the bottom corner. It is an absolutely outstanding finish. And Tommy Watson has just placed that right into the bottom corner. Shirt straight off. And that is absolute carnage. What a finish. Go back to 5 minutes ago when I said this game is ending in the 90. Sunderland will be the ones to win it. Go back, find me that clip. Sunderland, as it stands, are going to the Premier League. Wow. After everything Sheffield United have given this season, they're doing a York City. They just don't get over the line in the playoffs to Sheffield United at all. I mean, it's not quite Anthony Sarsvik 90 plus 6, but it is Tommy Watson 90 plus 5. If I'm the Sunderland manager there, kit's coming off. Sheffield United making some more changes. How can you love football? Go on, don't do Southampton if they had minus about 5 points. What did I say 5 minutes ago? No goals here now. Brilliant. Sunderland last minute winners. Back to back crazy. I know. Yeah, forgot about the semis as well. So I don't... Oh, that's a bad challenge from Sirkin. Why did he do that? Sirkin is gash as well. He's going down with Chris Rigg. Garbage. He just nailed somebody for no reason when they were going nowhere. And now Sheffield United got the opportunity to send the ball into the box. Chowdhury's going to send it into the box. I still will probably have Hamza Chowdhury as my man of the match. They're obviously going to give it to probably Tommy Watson though, because Sky don't really know how man of the matches work. They just always give it to a man who's scored a goal. Sunderland looking to defend. It's in the penalty area. Offside flags up. They've had a sass twice to get promoted. Oh, Chris Wilder. Oh, Chrissy Wilder. Be funny if Sheffield United score now. I don't see it. They're going to be deflated. They're going to be gutted. They're not going to be able to go again. We are Sunderland. Say we are Sunderland. Concussion substitution. Head Mitch off for Sariki. Alright. I believe 2-2. Cooper blasts the ball long. That's going straight out of play though. Relegated in the playoffs? What? Sunderland throw the ball long. Isidore looking to pin his man. Good pressing from Roberts. Yeah, they want a clip farm, don't they? Big header there from the Sunderland player. Then from the Sheffield United player. More flicks on. Headed away by Ballard. Isidore holds it up. Bit of head tennis with Lefay. He's just got to run for the corner. Sure, that's a foul. Good decision, referee. Jordan Henderson up on his feet now. I don't know why we need to see Jordan Henderson close up. Just smash the ball 70 yards out of the stadium. Oh, what are you doing? Goodness me, Trey Hume. Enzo Lefay running towards the corner. He smashed the ball across goal. It's not a bad delivery, to be fair, but no Sunderland player really gambled. Hamza Chowdhury now into the 102nd minute. Sheffield United building from the back. Robinson smashes the ball long. Header won there by Sunderland. Oh, it's a slice clearance from Roberts. He gets on the end of it. Then it's a poor touch. O'Hare out wide. He's passed it out of play. He's passed it straight out of play. Isidore changed the game. Yeah, I'd agree with that. What an ending. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you have not already. For the full-time whistle can't be far away now. Maybe as soon as this throwing comes into play. But what a moment. They've had so many years of pain. So many years of hurt. So many years of agony. But Sunderland are promoted back to the Premier League with a 95th minute winner. Chris Wilder shakes the hands of the Sunderland coaching staff. But Sunderland are Premier League once again. What an ending. Kiefer Moore, he knows it was his mistake. Should have probably scored that header inside the first couple of minutes. And then it's his stray ball, which has allowed Watson to score the last minute winner. Everybody's around Luke O'Nien. They're going to end up pulling his shoulder out again. The camera again zooming in on Kiefer Moore. But yeah, the Sheffield United end's almost empty already. Wow. Imagine being a Sunderland fan. You had like a 120th minute winner to get to Wembley, and then at Wembley you get a 95th minute winner. Does it get much better than that? Wow. Surely Sheffield United have got to go up next year though. Does Chris Wilder get the sack for now? I don't think so. Surely not, right? I mean, not to ruin their fun, but they're coming straight back down with 10 points, aren't they? Well, yeah, well done, congratulations, but commiserations on next season's relegation. Yeah, definitely Dylan. One of 3 favourites to go down. Hamer looks gutted. I mean, to be fair, didn't he come off injured with cramp or something? After like 70 minutes or so. What does that look like? Let me have a look. Sheffield United win the championship. Why do we have to feel for Kiefer Moore? Yeah, surely they keep him round. Why is it his final touch for the club?
Well done, Tommy. What is it like to score a winning goal in the Championship playoff final? I think my celebration said it all. I can't really put it in the words, to be honest. Just look around us. It's unbelievable. Butcher leaving the club now, so how about that as a parting gift? Yeah, we'll see each other in the Premier League next year. It'll be fine. So we must apologise for the language you use to understand that you're emotional. When you came onto the pitch, did you see that opportunity to make yourself a hero? Yeah, 100%. I've been thinking of it for weeks. I think it was just written, that story was written out.
Is he the one who's already going to Spurs?
Couldn't have pictured any better, to be honest. What were you thinking when you picked the ball up? It was an inch perfect strike, wasn't it? Just correct inside the post. I've got closed down and I've seen a little gap and I'm just used to the defender. Just straight in the bottom corner. Yeah. Well done, Tommy. Go and enjoy it.
If it wasn't for the points deduction, they'd have gone up. No, they were only a 2-point deduction, wasn't it? They finished like 10 points off. Yeah, it looked like he didn't really want to do that interview, did he? Right, well, I'm off. There's a man with sunglasses on the pitch. He looks dapper, to be fair. Well done to Sunderland. Congratulations on your promotion to the Premier League. Commiserations to Sheffield United. Again, we're zooming in on Kiefer Moore. His bad pass allowed Tommy Watson that chance, but you can't take nothing away from the finish. It's a brilliant finish from the young lad. So I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to say thank you all so much for your support. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well. If you are new, can we get the stream up to 30, 40 likes, something like that? That'd be massively appreciated. And apart from that, get your thoughts in down below and I'll see you all tomorrow for the League One playoff final.